What Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and this love bucket here is the adorable Zeno Asagiri. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Goblin Slayer chapters 54 and 55. So, last time I covered this manga, we defeated the Goblin Paladin, and we also caused an avalanche and basically Mulan them motherfuckers. It was awesome. Hopefully they won't be popping up like daisies, though. Anyway, let's get to chapter 54 first, see what's in store for us today. Here we go. Where is he? Where's Goblin Slayer? If he got swept up by the snow, he's probably down there somewhere. Sounds about right. Snow's still coming down off in the distance. We better not talk too loud. Yeah, kitty. Better not talk too loud, or there'll be trouble. Ricky's. In that case, I suggest we go walk to meet him. This was not large as avalanches go. I don't imagine he has gone far. Aren't you worried about him? Of course we are. He's our friend. But, well, you get it, don't you? Right, this is Goblin Slayer we're talking about. Yeah, Goblin Slayer gonna survive this, doy. Aim at the top of that mountain. What? But if I do that, not an issue. I have a plan. If I hadn't said that I wanted my sword back, maybe he wouldn't have felt the need to do that all by himself. Nah, he would have done it anyway. You ain't special. He would have done that shit regardless. It's all my fault, just like before. My arrogant strategy, the deaths of my friends, ruining the plan in the fortress. If only I'd never become an adventurer. Oh. Yankee, he popped up like a daisy. He popped up like a daisy. He's okay. Yankee, you are Keith. You're okay. You're okay, baby Keith. Yes, you are. You're baby Keith. You asked for this. You came on my lap, so you asked to be a part of this. So you're getting the baby kitty treatment. Yeah, you see, he don't mind this. Kitty, this is not kitty abuse. He don't mind this. He asked for this by coming into my lap. He knows what he's signing up for, right, Zeno? You know what you're signing up for. Goblin Slayer, sir, I made a mistake. I should have been more worried about the force of the impact than about suffocating. Yeah, kitty, you should be more worried about that. Well, no, you shouldn't be worried about that, because you won't be suffocating, nor there's no force of impact. You should just be worried about all the snuggles. That's all you should be worried about, is all the snuggles and love. That's all you need to worry about, right, kitties? Right, kitties? Yeah. He's like, yep. Goblin Slayer? Yes, needs yes, needs something. Is that really all you got to say? So you're safe. That's our line. No, I should have known something was up. After all, Orc Blog, there's no way you'd bring rings for breathing underwater here of all places for no reason. You saw all this coming? To a point. See, my kitty's chill. He's chilling. He's chilling, kitties. Goblin Slayer, I'm used to you being the way you are, but you could have at least let us in on the plan. Don't be absurd. Our enemy was an intelligent goblin. What if the plan had failed because one of you let something slip? That is true. Can you try thinking less about those what-ifs and more about how worried we'll be? So, are you going to tell us next time? I understand. Goodness, we Lord Goblin Slayer. It seems your famous strategies don't work on our dear cleric. You said it, Scaly. Even your Nagas aren't as scary as a woman's scorn, and that's the truth. And there's the sun. There's a million things I'd like to chew him out for right now, but I have to admit, this is the way an adventure should be. An adventure? Hey, I found it. The sword, at least. The sheath is still hanging from the Goblin Paladin's belt, wherever he was swept to. Wait. Oh, sorry. Let me read this again. The sheath is still hanging from the Goblin Paladin's belt, wherever he was swept away to, and he better not be popping up like a fucking daisy. Like I said, the avalanche was a mistake. There it is. You do cry a lot. Well, everyone, we've all survived another year. Let's give thanks to fate and chance and the gods of order and chaos, and then let's each drink and be merry all night. Hear that, kitty? We're going to eat, drink, and be merry all night long. That's what we're doing, kitties. Yeah. I'm gonna be doing that shit. There we go. Happy New Year! Let me tell you, I had one hell of a year. I stabbed the crap out of a bunch of monsters with my spear, got some experience with magic. Oh, did you know? Point is, don't even compare me to some weirdo with a hard-on for killing goblins. Right, kitties? Oh, and I can tell you, I've had one hell of a year. One thing that happened this year was I got you. That's right, I got you this year. Oh, you were the best thing that happened to me this year. You're the best kitty ever. Yes, you worked hard, very hard. Now look here, you need to settle down already. That's the son's duty to his poor parents back home. Don't have to worry about him. You know my parents are gone, don't you? Are you even listening to me? You're loud and clear. Will somebody please do something about this drunk? She's your leader. She's your bride leader. You should take care of it already. What she said. I agree. This is on you. All three of us together could barely handle her. Damn it all. Speaking of people who don't know how to listen. You humans sure like to make a racket. Any day of the week you'll take any excuse to drink and shout. Almost as bad as dwarves. And yet you don't sound too bent out of shape about it, long ears. Well, it is the new year after all. What's wrong with a little racket? So where do you go from here? First I'm going to go see my parents. We have a lot to talk about. And I want to make graves for my friends too. Then I can decide where I go next. Sounds good to me. Family and friends, they come first. The age of ice has long since passed, and my ancestors' bones still lie among the chalk. Though that era is but a distant memory, their blood yet flows today. Those who share our blood are not the only ones we are connected to, but we would do well to value all our bonds. Right, about that. I'll write to you, letters. Yes, please, anytime you have anything to tell us, don't hesitate to write, and I'll write back, lots and lots to anything you send. Me too. I've always wanted to write a letter to a friend. Nice to see you all getting along so well. Yeah, right. Maybe I should write some letters too. I don't get a lot of chances to meet girls of my own age working on the farm. Yeah, nor do you by working at the guild. Plus, we're discouraged from getting too close to adventurers. Really? Well, not that it stops us. A shame that me Lord Goblin Slayer couldn't join us tonight. You said it. It's awful hard to get beer cutter down here, to sit down and have a drink. I've got it. It'll be one of my resolutions for the year to make him. Oh my God. Yeah, I guess he's not much one for festivals and noisy celebrations. Not that he seems to have a problem holding his liquor. Where is he anyway? As his childhood friend, I'm sure you don't want to give him up. I'd be lying if I said I was eager to. But maybe this year I could share just a little. Right, we want to make it nice and fair. Okay, think you could deliver something for me then? Deliver? Yep, I don't mind, but what is it? Dinner? If you need someone to go out, I'd be willing. I'm afraid you get enough chances already, Miss Elf. But how about another cup of wine instead? Not sure what you're talking about, but okay. All right, have fun. Sure, but where am I taking it to? Well, if he's doing what he usually does. There are no goblins. You may come out. That's no way to talk to a lady. Oh, priestess, what you doing? What are you doing all the way out here? I'm on guard. Do you do this every year? Stupid questions. The new year comes every year. That must be how she knew to pack dinner for him. This is a yearly routine. There's no problem. Yes, there is. That's so. You even set up a camp. You're sleeping out here? We were attacked during the Harvest Festival, after all. There are no guarantees it won't happen again. I've spent 10 years hunting goblins. I know, guys. I need to catch up on year 1. Next chapter, I'll be doing a long-ass live reaction doing that. That is why I can fight against them this well, but I cannot promise that the goblins will never evolve. Do you know what the Goblin Paladin was planning? No. He was going to build a refinery. What? That can't... There's no other explanation. A dwarven fortress, mining tools, and the girl's aluminum blade. That ore was forged by lightning, which means the blade was made by forging red jewels with thunder. If he needed lightning, he just had to steal it. Capture an adventurer who can use magic, break her spirit, then force her to cast that spell until she dies from the strain. And from her sacrifice, an army of goblins armed and equipped with metal would be born. I don't know how much of that plan he came up with himself, but is it fate that moves this world, or is it chance? Even the gods don't know for sure. We saw something very interesting in year 1 in regards to that. I'm telling you, you gotta read the freaking prequel. You'll get it. I don't know how much longer I can be a match for them either, but I do not intend to stop trying. I can't believe you. It's always goblins, goblins, goblins. That's all that ever comes out of your mouth. Unless you relax once in a while, you'll end up running your body and soul into the ground. I guess you think hunting goblins is more important than celebrating with all your friends. No, see, just what I thought. You could at least spend New Year's with... I admit that parties are not my forte, but when you all are the ones celebrating, they do not seem so bad. Aww. Silly man, a warrior alone isn't nearly as strong as one with someone on the back row. It's cold out. I know that. Thank you. I see. Well, if this is what you've got your heart set on, let's have something to eat. Have to stick through till morning somehow. Looks like it's stew. I'll heat it up. I see. Oh, that's right. There's something I forgot to say. What's that? I look forward to another year of adventuring with you. Oh! Let's get to chapter 55. Here we go. Another day in the village. And so what? So they're going to build a training center for adventurers here? Dude, that's awesome! Someone's in a good mood. Well, I'm starting my second year of adventuring. I'm a senior to some of them now, aren't I? Has it been that long already? Yep, and I feel like I might be promoted from 9th rank to 8th soon. Just don't let it go to your head. The back row has a crucial role to play. Yes, ma'am, I know. Another busy day at the guild. People dying to become adventurers. Might not be the best word. People hoping to become adventurers, and lots of them. There weren't this many people when I registered last year. Whoa, what a couple of cuties. Bet we'll meet girls like them once we're adventurers. They must have heard about that new training facility that's being built. Oh, wait, did you read her letter? Yes, of course. Are you carrying it around with you? Of course I am. It's a letter from a friend. I'm so glad she was able to reconcile with her family. Yay! Yeah, me too. And after that, she immediately started a fund to support new adventurers. She sure doesn't waste time. From now on, I'll be fighting not as an adventurer, but as someone supporting them. That's great! Still just as stubborn as ever, isn't she? I'd sure like to see her again. I think that's great that she's not, fighting on the front lines, but she's still fighting in her own way. And I think that's great. Even after all she's been through, she hasn't broken. She's still fighting. Yes! A few lessons before you start out can really make such a difference, don't you think? Yeah, really can. I don't know. I honestly doubt it matters that much. Oh, yes, it does. I mean, look at Goblin Slayer. He actually trained a little bit before he went out and started slaying goblins. He did. He prepared himself. Again, you need to read year 1, which I know I'm behind on. But how will they know what they're doing wrong if no one teaches them? Sure, I'm not arguing with that exactly. It's just that people who don't want to listen to others are never gonna. Take dwarves, for example. Oh, I'm listening all right, long ears. I was hoping you were. It wouldn't have been any fun otherwise. You asked me, no one listens less than elves. Oh, remind me whose ears are better. Should have known. Guess sarcasm can't get through an anvil. Get through an anvil. I'm gonna use that. Who are you calling? It's quite lively, no? Keep it down, will you? Don't you want to look good for the newbies? See, told you bantering together looks like that promotes solidarity. Yo, stop looking for an excuse for being a drunken mess last night. You lawful good Nick. Heyo, good morning, everyone. Good luck out there today. Oh, you're from old Gobslay's group, aren't you? Good to see ya. Hey, you need to be more polite. You're embarrassing me. Well, I must say, it's good to see you're all friendly as ever. With warmer weather comes sunnier spirits. And I do love warmth. Winter was hard for you, I'm sure. But aren't there dragons who can breathe ice? Certainly not among my ancestors, though. And me Lord Goblin Slayer, where might he be? He said he'd be going out yesterday, so he might be a little late. Speak of the devil. God, this art. Goblin Slayer, sir, over here. Goblin Slayer? Sounds dumb. Oh, you say it sounds dumb! Oh, you motherfuckers don't know! You don't know of his rank or his strength, so shut the fuck up! Is everyone here already? You're the one who's late, Orc Block, so what are we doing today? Goblin slaying. Thought so. Nothing else it could be. If you have some preference, tell me. Is goblin slaying not a perfectly good choice of activity? Fine, I get it. Count me in for your sake. Thanks. Huh? Goblin Slayer? Gonna slay some more goblins? Yes, goblins. Well, I'll be taking a bit of a trip, checking out some ruins. I see. You be careful, okay? Yes. Hey, Goblin Slayer. What are they saying? You don't want to know. Goblin Slayer. Any goblin quests? Certainly, I've got them right here for you. By which I mean, we've got too many to fit them all on the board. Not very large scale, but there certainly are a lot of them. And this is after we already assigned some to the novices, you know. Did they look like they could handle it? Could you take this one? I don't mind. Show me the ones the newcomers took, too. I'm sorry to bother you with all this. Once that training center is ready, maybe you won't have to deal with so many of these. I'll tackle them in this order. Sure, of course. Need any potions? How much left? We need potions, but we can only afford one. Healing antidote and stamina potions, 6 of each. Ooh, is that so? As if I were if I were a first timer with no money and no gear, I'd feel the same way seeing that. You sure got the new kids talking about all those. Sorry, let me read this. You sure got the new kids talking about all the buying all those at once. Is that so? If I were a first timer with no money and no gear, I'd feel the same way seeing that. I did not mean to upset anyone. What you doing? Try tying strings to the potions. The number of knots tells you which is which by feel alone. Lately, I've often needed to find and consume one quickly. Huh? Great idea. I'll take these. That is a really good idea. I'll help too. Thank you. And this is for you. That isn't necessary. Comrades handle 2 things together, money and gear. I too shall. Excuse me, but what are you doing? Our potions, you see, we're attaching markers that we might locate them quickly and accurately in the heat of battle. Markers? There's no guarantee there will be time to check the label when you need one. Wow. I would add that if you try to mark everything, you'll never remember what's what. That sure would be silly. No way I'd do that. Only mark things you need in a hurry and watch out for goblins. Start by hunting rats or something. Alright, got it. Great sheep who walk the land in the time. Oh, that was adorable. Great sheep who walk in the land of walk the land in the time of chalk. May some shred of your fighting strength, which shall be spoken for eternity, guide their path. I do hope they survive. Who can say? That is hilarious, though. You roasted them. That is mean. In a way, like, I know he's being nice and praying for them, but, dude, that is some slick diss, man. Oh, God, God. Poor sheep. Poor fucking sheep, man. God. I know it's not supposed to be a slick diss, but man, after all the sheep I've dealt with, it feels like a slick diss. I'm sorry. I do hope they survive. Who could say? These are the quests I accepted. Yikes! Start by hunting rats. Do they have a choice after you took all the goblin quests? Well, why even ask? We're going. That's why we're here, isn't it? We know if we don't show up, you're just gonna go on your own. Orc question. All the things people around here say about you, doesn't it bother you at all? It does not. No, why the fuck would it bother him? I don't even know what they expect of me. Just one thing, Beard Cutter. And that's goblin slaying. I believe he's right on that count. Hey, out of the way before you get hurt. Eat. Sorry. Hey, watch where you're going. Hey, watch where you're going, ya. Piss off. It's her fault for standing around in the middle of the street. Watching her all fireball ya. Kids these days. Wow, looks like someone's feeling their age. I don't want to hear that from you of all people. Well, with so many newcomers, there are bound to be some run-ins. Are you quite all right? Yes, thanks. I'm fine. Just fine. 7 goblins in front. Make that 6. Yeah! Now we're getting to the action. God. That's 4. 3 left. Poison, leave it to me. Woohoo! 6. We're taking them down easily. 7. Yeah. I think that's all of them, right? Here's a new torch. Thanks. We must have gone pretty deep down. How many have there been so far? 10 or 20 does not begin to come close. Sorry, let me read that again. Sorry. We must have gone pretty deep down. Thanks for the water. How many have there been so far? 10 or 20 does not begin to come close. It is good that we were the ones to take this quest, and it looks like there will be just as many ahead. This could be a bit of a handful. We have to protect her while we fight as well, after all. If they multiply any further, they could begin raiding the surface all too easily. We have to kill all the goblins. What do you think about this? And these narrow tunnels, being outnumbered should not matter much, but if they burst through the walls behind us in a pincer attack, that could be dangerous. I still have spells left. It sounded like this was going to be a long one. Weren't there 10 passages we have to check? That's going to be nuts. You want to rest? Not the issue here. Spells are one thing, but getting our hands on more catalyst is what's really tricky. Right. Use tunnel then. That doesn't require a catalyst. Tunnel? So that's it. Looks like you started to rub off on me too, Beard Cutter. Huh? Hey, what are you planning? I'll tell you. It's an emergency escape route. Huh? We rescued the hostage, so that won't be an issue now. Put this on. Hey, that's... I will show you what they're really for. Ooh! I can't wait to see what the ring's gonna be really for. Shit's gonna get real, but I gotta say, what Goblin Slayer was saying about the goblins evolving, oh, you best believe it's gonna it's bound to happen. We've already seen that the dark elves have been helping them, so we know they're getting help. But even if they weren't getting help from the Dark Elves, we knew it's kind of like the the laws of evolution, that at some point that the goblins were going to evolve. But I think because of the Dark Elves, and there might be even some more dark sorcery at work, it was going to happen, and it's happening a lot faster than it should be. I can't wait to see what direction we're going to be going in terms of this. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys thought of these chapters. I really like the idea of the training center and that little punk that ran into Priestess. Ooh, I can't wait to see what his role in all this shit is. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Goblin Slayer content, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All it's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, from me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later.